The 7th edition of the African Women in Leadership Organization Global Conference was held in the city of Sugar Land, Texas, USA, from the 12th to the 16th of August 2015. It was a wonderful 4 days of powerful presentations, networking, bonding, and sisterhood. It was exciting, exhilarating, educative, freeing, inspiring, and all things good. Members, after intensive deliberation, came out with some resolutions, taking into cognizance the fact that the motive of AWLO is to change the story of Africa for the better. The resolutions are as follows. We agree to come together as one to support young children across the globe so that they receive adequate education. We resolve to individually key into the One Mother, One Child initiative of our organization by adopting at least one child. In acquiescence to this resolution, the One Mother, One Child initiative, under the leadership of Her Excellency, Mrs. Alayingi Silva, has taken several steps to achieve these set goals. Since inception of this program, more than 100 students have been sent back to school, their tuition fee being paid, and providing motherly care for them.
Well, the One Mother, One Child project is one of the projects of African Women in Leadership. It was born out of need for looking around our environment. I mean, look at this place where we are. You see the needs of people. We have so many hundreds of children who were taken away from their homes. And let's start from the insurgents, the Boko Haram issues, who were taken away from their homes, who were driven from their livelihood into nothingness, into hopelessness. And so we felt that, listen, if members of African Women in Leadership Organization can come together and encourage each member, adopt and support a child, we believe that it will help the suffering of our people.
Preparatory school was also set up in one of the IDP camps for the internally displaced people.
Symptoms are 1. Twisting of the neck.
In the same light, 3 students have been moved from the IDP camps to a boarding facility where they are currently schooling.
You go to the schools, you look into the eyes of these children, you see hope. I mean, the day the children were going back to school, to the boarding school, I almost had tears in my eyes, because for them it was like, so I can actually go back to school.
We spoke to some of the beneficiaries and they were full of thanks and grateful for this opportunity.
I will have to say to her that we junior secondary school, this is Sangwawi students, we are very grateful and we are honored for their grateful invitation, and we ask that God bless them for helping us, and we ask that God keep them, that their children will experience favor, and we also pray that God will empower them the more to help the world.
I feel very good about it. In fact, I'm thankful for them, because if not for them, I don't know where I could have been now. I have no father, and I'm thankful to them that they helped me for all this time. I hope that God will continue blessing them till the end of time.
I'm really very grateful and honored. I really give praise to God. As a mother of triplets, wherever I have been, I'll be able to take care of these children. If not for this program, One Mother, One Child, I said this is an organization that may God Almighty continue to bless them.
The principal of one of the benefited schools has this to say.
Because we have so many indigent students, so many orphans that don't have any future. But with the introduction of this program, One Mother, One Child, the children's future have been lifted up.
Mrs. Alainga Silva believed that education is the only way out of poverty, and if Africa must develop, we must all encourage free education for every child.
Well, we started as a girl child project, but when you come to an environment like this and you see the hopelessness in the eyes of the boys, there's nothing you can do. So the project also had to include some boys some adolescent boys who were roaming around. I'm sure you've seen some of them in class, you've seen some of them in other the schools that we've got, and not just the ones in the camp. We have children, indigent children who couldn't afford to go to school.
The One Mother, One Child initiative has also assisted these students in registering for their WAEC, JAMB and NECO exams.
We've only been able to register so much, maybe like half of that for the WAEC and JAM and all of that.
Some of the students at the IDP camp were also full of thanks.
I was not thinking about going to school again. Some of our brothers and younger ones, they don't have opportunity to go to school, but now they have already got an opportunity.
I am feeling happy and want to thank One Mother, One Child because I'm going back to school now.
But I have hope in God and in them. I will do my school.
I don't know that I'm going back to school again. Because of this opportunity, I'm going back to school.
Some of the facilitators were on ground to share their experience.
Honestly, I must say it's really been an interesting one because I've seen us. I'm so glad to be a part of a program and an organization that has given hope to people who has lost hope entirely.
Okay, so the reason the program is joined to motherhood is because we believe that every woman has that nature, that thing in them that provides support for children. So we're only trying to tap the resources of mothers to bring them together on the same platform so that we not only pay school fees for these children, but just we provide them that extra support that they need to give them something that they can believe in.
Yes, you know, these children, they are people that they've left school for years. They've not been in school, so most of them have lost that interest in education. So we try to bring back their interest in education.
Okay, I need to tell people out there that are listening to me right now that these children need help. Not just maybe coming to give them food. Yes, coming to give them food is very, very good. But then at the end of the day, they really need to go back to school. Because when they remember the situations that they were, or what happened, what conspired that made them to be here, they felt so bad. I have that experience or kind of witnessed that based on the children so far that we have been able to lift out of this camp. Their joy has no bound. You know, they don't even want to come back to this camp.
The One Mother, One Child initiative didn't just stop there, as they took some students to Government Pivotal Teachers College, Kefi, Nasarawa State. Let's hear from the principal and some of the students.
It's very impressive because the government alone cannot do it alone. It's just like I said, it is out of humanity, and I'm craving an indulgence of so many Nigerians to adopt this type of method.
Thank God about One Mother, One Child. I am happy about. I understand about the school.
I'm very happy. I'm feeling so much, very enjoying in this school.
Yes, they are improving, and then I feel good for people like them to sponsor such people like us.
I give gratitude to the Almighty for the opportunity to be able to do that.
Okay, let me talk about One Mother, One Child. This is a project that is so dear to me, so dear to AWLO members, so dear to everyone that is partnering with AWLO. One Mother, One Child came as a result of how do we contribute our quota into making this continent a better place. And I believe as women, we have vital roles to play in making this possible. And that's why we came up with One Mother, One Child. One Mother, One Child doesn't mean that every woman must have only one child. The One Mother, One Child means every woman, every leader must pick up at least one child, be it a boy or a girl, to educate. So that's what it's all about. And we are asking not just our members, but everybody out there, all our global partners, to pick up this project, to sign up to this project. You can visit our website to get more details about this project. We have to. It's something that we must do. Because if you educate your children and you feel they are safe, and your neighbors or people around you are not educated, those kids around you go into armed robbery, go into kidnapping, what do you think they will face? It's your family. But if you want to be safe, if you want to live safe in your community, in whatever or even your offices, your environment, if you have the means, you must make sure the security start by educating the people around you. So One Mother, One Child, AWLO have started it. We're impacting life. All the chapters have adopted it. I want you to sign up to it. I want everyone that is watching me right now to be part of this project. Thank you very much.